Guys, I have been traveling for absolutely ages. Wait, is that civilization? What does that signpost say? Welcome to the jungle. Why is it spruce wood? I think we got something to do here. I'm so excited. This place is so awesome. It's so beautiful. Okay, I think it wants me to do a building tutorial. Welcome to the second building tutorial on the channel. Why I created this? Yeah, let's just find the entrance of this thing. Water, I'm so thirsty before we start. Of course. Infinite water! Guys, this is how to make an infinite water source. That is creative. I think I found it. Where the heck is the entrance for this thing? So stupid. I think it's on the tree. If anything, I think it is. Yep. So the first one is a little bit of a jungly place. I feel thirsty again. Oh goodness, I drank all my water and it's technically disappearing. Okay, I'll stop. But this is a jungle place, perfect for you if you're living in the jungle. This is based off of an old base of mine. I created this not before when it still existed. So there's a way to get back to the top. So let's head down here. Now this tree isn't, I don't know what to do, but it's a good example for something. You might see some over detailing there. Let's get some. Okay, so over detailing over there. And then he just decided it's easier to do this, and it looks better. This is another piece of over detailing that I didn't need to do. So you technically build bridges using, so you basically just get some jungle wood slabs, slap it down like on a jungle tree like this, adding some blocks, full blocks to it, like every here and there. Like this is an over detailing thing. No one should do that. It's out of my Minecraft brain for building. Nowhere I would want someone to build one of these for me. Nuh-uh. I'm talking about something like this. Ignore the silence as I build. So this gives a nice staircase up. Why not keep doing it? And it also has some pretty cool detailing inside of it. And I absolutely love that. So moving on to the next thing. So the next thing is bushes. This is a 100% don't do. That one has two different tree variants. Now you should only use these. And if you're wondering why I have cobblestone here, that's for the next thing. Moving on to the next thing. A mini Mayan temple. This is pretty awesome. But I think a big Mayan temple would be better than just this measly old. And just by using some cobblestone stairs, 3 blocks up, you can make an awesome trail up, then adding this here, and then slowly creating a bridge down, so you can get up to the top of the temple and then down again, like in real ones. Oh, okay. Moving on to the next thing. So, using some wet terracotta, wet nether bricks, some white concrete, and I never thought I would use this block, but using crimson logs, stripped crimson stems, I mean, like, just look at their design. I think more people just use worked ones because they just look cooler. Either way, you can make it either of these. So I used gold blocks for the beak, and technically using them all together to create. Now this is just a print. Do you know why? Diorite looks like bird poop. So you can decorate using diorite walls, diorite stairs, even some polished diorite, if I can find it. Okay, so you can even decorate it with all of these to make it look incredibly awesome. Well, it doesn't look awesome, it looks stupid, but I mean, like, at least you can get something done with it. Finally, a way to prank players. Just kidding, this always existed. I mean, like, it just looks good, better in the jungle. So, also the last thing is just water. You can just, I don't know, but my favorite thing to do with it is, wait a second, you can even go as far as creating a whole entire frozen pond for them. To be honest, I like using glass ice as a window because it just looks way more like a window. Especially when it's raining like it is now. I'm lucky today. So there we go. So we got it inside the house. We got the streamlight thing. I don't think streamlight. That looks good. So you can make a fish pond that's frozen. So you should remember. So that was. Just give me a second. 5 building tips that you tutorial. That was 5 building tutorial. So the last thing I want to add is an enchantment area for the jungle place. If you build something like this, then you will get the jungle thing a lot bigger of a feel. The big thing that I'm gonna do for this is the last thing. So this is gonna be a classroom sort of thing. You thought that really? The only problem with using an ice thing is it melts. It's probably gonna be your only problem. So don't use that as a window if you're a hot biome. So if you are going to, so the classroom design is going to be very weird. So you just get yourself the chest and you place one on the top. Now go down a couple of steps down onto the top of your enchanting table, only accessible from there. Just make sure it's accessible from the place you want it to be. Yes. And then make one there. You might be seeing where I'm going. Then you make one down there. Accessible? Yes. Now, place chest here. Sure. Awesome. Place a double chest here. Cool. Now you might be wondering, why is this going to be useful? Well, having chests scattered around is actually pretty cool looking. Like, it will be harder for people to steal all your diamonds, which is the first good perk of having it. But also, there was a little secret I wanted to show you. If you go under one of these bushes, since you're using different wood, different leaves, you can get to the top of it, plop down a chest, and no one will ever notice it. Now, I also need to replace back that log. Where are the logs? So yeah. Is it accessible? Nope. And make it lead all the way up to a trap chest, presumably one of these. To make it seem like all of them lead. And it looks like it's nighttime. I bet I must find more civilization. Worldcraft, I'm coming! How did Llama die? What? Oh yeah, I killed all entities. Why do llamas keep dying? This is not my fault. So guys, Worldcraft, here I come. And more building tutorials, here I come too. Just like my second building tutorial. Yay! And goodbye!